Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we'll uncover how to create a sample joystick for your mobile games by Unity engine. So let's get started. As you can see, I have already created a scene that contains a player with some animations. And our goal is to create a joystick to make this player moving. So funny and excited goal, right? Okay, let's go ahead. So what we're gonna do? First, we will create a new scene for our joystick, just for separate our joystick, and we can use it in another projects. So let's get started and create our scene. Here, create scene. Then let's name it joystick. Okay, and let's go to our new scene. Okay, after that we will change the color of our camera here, and let's make it solid color. It looks good. And then what we're gonna do is to create a new image for our joystick. Okay, let's go to UI and image. Okay, as you can see, we create Unity automatically created a canvas. A canvas is a game object, is a Unity game object that contains all UI of our games. Okay, so let's go to our canvas and change some properties. Let's make it for here to scale with our screen size, and okay, let's make it, because we are working in a portrait resolution, so let's make it 180 by 1920. Okay, so good. And let's match it to the height, because we are working in a portrait, and so if we are working in a landscape, then we will match it to height. So let's make it to the height, and let's go to image, and let's reset this rect transformation properties. Okay, so good. And let's change the name. Let's name it for example joystick outline. Okay, joystick outline. So cool. After that, let's take an image for our joystick outline. Okay, let's make this one. I think it's so good. And don't forget to preserve your aspect for conserve the resolution of your circle, because if we not preserve our aspect, we will stretch our circle by changing the width. As you can see, circle was stretched. That's so good. So let's preserve our aspect. Okay, and let's make it maybe, I think 250 by 250. Okay, so good. Now let's create our knobs. So let's create a new child game object. Okay, let's name it joystick knob. Nice. And no, maybe let's add image components. Okay, so good. Okay, after that let's change our image and make it a circle. Oh, so good. And maybe let's make it also, let's preserve our aspects. Please don't forget this option, because it's so important. And let's make it 75 by 75. Okay, our joystick, it looks good. So what we're gonna do is let's create a parent game object for this, and let's name it maybe let's name it okay, mobile joystick. Good. And after that, I think we are done. And let's move to creating a script. So first we need to create let's create a folder to name it scripts. Okay, create a folder for our scripts. What is it? No. What happened? Oh. Scripts. Okay, and let's create our first script, and let's name it maybe let's name it mobile joystick. Okay, joystick. Good. And let's drag it here to our game objects. Okay, so good. So let's open our first scripts. But before that, we need to create a joystick zone, that when a player click it, a joystick will move to this point. Okay, first we need to create a new UI image here. Let's name it zone, joystick zone. Okay, and here let's change anchor. You need to click it in Alt, then click here to stretch it for all screen. Then let's move it to the half of our screen here. Let's change the color to black, and let's make it alpha opacity more reduce. Okay, I think it's so good. Okay, what does it mean when a player clicked here or here in the bottom half of our screen? Our joystick it's moved to this point. I think you are understand what I mean, and let's go to create our first script. Okay, so our first script is for moving, but before that we need to create an event trigger here, and let's make it events trigger. Yes, it is. And let's add new let's make it pointer click. Okay, then let's create our scripts. So what we're gonna do is to test our first we need to test our event trigger, is it working? Then so let's create our first function and let's make it public void. Let's make hello world, for example. Okay, and let's debug in our console log, and let's hello world. I think let's save it and check our Unity project, is it working? Okay, first we need to drag our function here. It's here is it hello world, and let's play our game. Okay, then let's click inside of our bottom zone. Boom, it's so good, it's working. You see, when we click here in this zone, the console display hello world, but if I clicked here, nothing happened. So good. Okay, but what we will do now is to, when we click here, our joystick move to the point when we click where we click. Okay, let's stop and let's move to our code. Okay, what we're gonna do is let's create a serializable fields. Just serializable and make it private. Our response form, and let's name it, for example, joystick. Okay, and let's change this, of course. What let's name it, for example, click on click on joystick callback, because it's an event. Okay, good. And let's go here. What we're gonna do is let's create a vector tree that will give us the coordinates of our inputs position. Let's name it, for example, position, or mouse position. No. And let's input mouse position. That's good. And what we're gonna do, it's let's take our joystick. Okay, let's fix that. And here, what we're gonna do, let's take our variable joystick dot position, and let's make it to our position. Okay, and let's save and let's test our Unity project. Is it working good? Okay, 1 second. Go. Move, please. Okay, let's play. But before that, we need because we changed the name of our function, so we need to grab it again here. Click on joystick callback and let's play our game. Then let's click. What happened? Oh, okay. Forget what here, our joystick. So let's grab it here, our joystick outline. Then I think it will work good. I'm sorry about that. Okay, boom, it's work. And let's move to the next step. Alright, let's finalize our joystick. Let's jump to scripting. So what we're gonna do is to create two methods, one for hiding our joystick and another one to showing it. So let's get started. Public void show joystick. And okay, then we will grab our joystick, then that game object, and because it's a rect transform, so we grab our game object, then set active to be true. Okay, so good. And let's create another one to hide our joystick. Okay, and let's grab it here, joystick. Then it's okay. So what we do, it's just in Unity, as you know. Here, if we are select our mobile joystick game object and uncheck this box, it will hide it. And if check it again, it will display it in our screen. That's what we do in our script. So what we're gonna do is to create, let's call our function, our height function here, height joystick, I'm sorry. Okay, and after, because when we play our game, we want our joystick to hit it and not shown in our screen. Then when we click, we want our joystick to display. So let's display it here. Show joystick methods. Yes. Okay. So let's go to our Unity project and see what will happen. Okay, let's play our game. So after our game is playing, is in a play mode. So as you can see, our joystick is hidden because as we do in our scripts, we request to hide our joystick when we start the game. But if I click it here, of course our our joystick will be shown. Oh, boom! It's work. But let's modify this and making it more interesting. So let's jump to our scripting again, and what we're gonna do is to create a function to control our joystick. So let's go and create our function called control joystick. Yes. And what I'm gonna do is create a vector tree to recover our position. Let's name it current position, and goal. Yes, it's input dot mouse position. And let's create. Let's fix this vector tree. Okay. And let's create another vector tree. Oh, I'm sorry about this. And let's calculate our direction. The direction in a mathematical formula, we can calculate it by current position minus joystick dot position, as you can see, but it's the same to this one, to our this position. Click upon this position, it's the same. So let's make this not local function variable and make it a class variable. Okay, let's copy this and okay, let's change this name and make it position. I think it's better than this name position. So good, and let's create our variable private private and vector free position. So good. Okay, I think it's, let's change it here, replace it by clicked position, and here clicked position, it's the same. And what we're gonna do now, it's to move our knob. But before that, let's create a boolean variable for control our joystick when we are when the state of the joystick is hidden, or it depends if it's hidden or shown. This variable will be true if the joystick was shown, and it's false if its state is not hidden. So let's make it this, and let's create our let's name it can control, for example. Delete what it's put in, and say can control. By default it's false, and let's making it up. Let's call our function in update, but to avoid every frame, to call our function every frame, it should to use this variable. So if can control, what we're gonna do, it's to call control joystick function. Yes, that's it. And what's here, click joystick callback, and if our joystick here is, let's make can control here it's true, and here it's false. Can control equal false. Yes, I think so. Good, awesome. Okay, let's first of all, I think we need to move our knob. So to move our knob, we need to create to grab our knob here. So let's make it serialize fields and private let's grab red transform as, and let's make it knob. Our knob, yes, and our knob position is knob dot position equal and it's equal the joystick outline. It's a joystick one dot position plus the direction, and let's save it and go to Unity to see what will happen. Okay, let's see our Unity project. Okay, but we need first here to grab our knob. Yes, good, and let's play it. Okay, as you can see, we can move our knob, but okay, awesome. And let's see what we're gonna do. So, alright, what we're gonna do now, it's to clamp in our knobs and to see inside of our joystick outline. So let's move to our script and do that. So what we're gonna do, it's to grab this direction, and change its magnitude because we are going out of the bounds. So to clamp that, we need to create a float, a variable float that control our magnitude. Okay, let's do it and do it. Float magnitude move, and what's the mathematics formula? It's the we will grab our direction magnitude multiple by let's create a move factor just to control our magnitudes, and let's divide it by screen width just for make it responsive. But we need to create this this variable. Let's create here. Okay, private float. What's the move function? Maybe move function. Yes, that's it. And now we are clamping our. So what is next is That's magnitude. Just we will clamp our magnitude move equal mat f and minimum of our move magnitude. Magnitude, and next it's a joystick, our joystick outline, joystick dot width dot his width divided by 2, because here, why I divided by 2, because here, if as you can see here, we want our knob to not move outside of our bounds. Divided by 2 because we want to grab our knob to this point and do not go out of this bounds. So let's continue. Let's create a move variable. No, it's direction. Let's grab our direction dot normalized. This simply means that we clamp the value of the direction between 1 and -1 for all axes. We have x and y axis, so we don't have a dip axis. Magnitude move. So that's it. Let's create this variable again. Let's go here and create our move variable. So let's make it private. Let's properly move. So that's it. Okay, so good. And so, to keep this video concise and to the point, I have completed the code off screen and added details comments within the script. This comment will help you to understand each part of the code step by step. Feel free to pause the video and take a closer look at the code, or refer to the comments for further clarification. Let's keep going. So just I have added some comments here. So we pause the video here, calculate target position for our knob. Here we calculate the movement, the vector for the knob, and here we are update knob position to the target position. So after that we check if the user released the mouse button. If not, the joystick will be hidden. So let's go to Unity and see what happened. Okay, let's save our code and go to Unity. Okay, let's play our game. Okay, as you can see, our joystick is hidden, and we will click here, boom. So as you can see here, if I not click it, and if I not click it in the mouse, our joystick will be hidden. Awesome, I think our joystick is working better. So here, just you will so please here don't forget to add a value to your move factor, and please I had to a mistake here. Where is it? It's in our mobile joystick zone. Here, please change your event to pointer down. You can do it here. Let's remove this and add a new event, and please choose this one, pointer up, pointer down. If pointer down, what are we gonna do? Okay, let's add this event here, and let's take our joystick and click on joystick callback, and it will work. Okay, awesome. So our joystick is ready to use. Alright, so now first let's make this mobile joystick as a child of mobile joystick zone, just for creating a prefab for using it in our scene. So let's go here and create new folder and name it prefabs. Okay, and let's take our mobile joystick zone, drag it and drop it in our prefabs. Okay, so cool. And now let's jump to our scene. Okay, let's make a new scene, save, and go. But before that, we forget to jump into our script and to get our move, because it's private and we want to use it in other scripts. So we need to create a method to get our move. Git move. No, before that we need a vector tree. To return a vector tree, git move. Alright, and it's return move. So good, and let's save it and go to our Unity project. Okay, what we're gonna do now, our character is here, and what we're gonna do is to go to our brief. First we will create a canvas. Okay, and let's name it main canvas. Good, main canvas, and let's do the same step as we do in the other side. Let's scale with size and let's make it 180 and 1920, and so good. So let's go to our prefabs and take our prefabs in. Okay, awesome. And now what we're gonna do is go here and stretch it. I think it's so good. It's in half of our screen. So let's see. Awesome. It's so good. It's working. So let's create a player script for moving our character by our joystick. So let's go and go to scripts. Let's create a player. Set of scripts. Player. So good. And where is this? Okay, our player is here, and let's take this script to our player and go to our script. So good. So this is our player script. First we need to grab our joystick, and after that first you need to add a character controller to the player. As you can see here is it. And we will create a manage movement function that will manage our movement. First we will get the movement vector from the joystick and scale it by move speed and multiply by the time dot delta time and divided by the screen width. So this is just to our add function that we was created in the mobile joystick here. That's why we create this function, and we create a factor for a move speed that we will control in our Unity dashboard, and here we multiply by the time for just make it real and divided by its screen width, and after that map the vertical movement to Z axis, because we have in our joystick just the Y axis and X axis. So here, as you can see here, our Y axis is here, and we want to move our character in this in X axis and Z axis. So that's why we mapped the vertical movement to Z axis. So move vector dot Z equal move vector point Y. Then after that we will set the Y axis to 0 to prevent movement in the vertical direction. So after that we moved player using the character controller components. We use character controller, that's why we created character controller in our player to move it, and we use the move vector to move our character. That's it, and let's go to our Unity project and see if it works good. So as you can see, okay, first the move speed is 20, and let's move our character. Boom, as you can see, our character is moving here. Thanks for watching. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a like and drop a comment with any question. Don't forget to subscribe for more game development content. You can find full code on my GitHub link in the description. See you in the next video.